Okay, we have to go through this part where I invite Starseed to join. Here we go.
Oh, let's see. 1 2 seconds.
Hooray! Oh, you guys are sideways.
There
Sideways.
we go. And then maybe
There we go. Now I can see you.
there we go.
How are you both
That's
today?
better.
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
Thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, absolutely.
Seeing everything that you guys are doing.
Yeah, awesome. So I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Patricia. I'm with Crafter, and can you both do me a favor and introduce yourselves as well?
I'm April.
And I'm Tim.
April and Tim.
Yeah.
Tim. Okay. I was looking on the site. I didn't see any names, so I will make sure that.
Yeah, we haven't really properly introduced ourselves on our page to everybody yet. But yeah, it's nice to finally be able
Here we
to
go.
show people a face.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, so I saw your page and I just loved I love color. So it was really great seeing your profile with all the different tie-dye and everything. And so I wanted to reach out. You guys are located where? Where are you guys?
We're in Anniston, Alabama.
Alabama. Nice.
Yeah.
And so have you been there long?
We just moved here about 2 months ago. But previously we were in Birmingham, so Alabama, yeah.
Okay, so still Alabama. But still though, you're moving and now I hate moving. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, it was fun with a 2-week-old.
Yeah. And thank you for meeting with me in the middle of a move, because I know it's been 2 months, but I feel like it takes forever to finally unpack everything and get everything where
Right.
just where it needs to go.
Yeah, we're still getting acclimated. Yeah.
So I wanted to ask, so you two, what's your relationship to each other? Husband, wife, boyfriend,
Yeah.
girlfriend?
Husband and wife.
Husband, wife. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was looking, you had posted some kind of reel recently and someone was on the farm hula hooping and it just made my heart happy. Who was that?
That was me. I was about 41 weeks pregnant. We were trying to get Zeppelin out. We went and spent a month on the farm to have Zeppelin up there.
So I have two little ones. I have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. And I tell you what, when you get when you're that far, you're like, you'll do anything.
Yeah.
Let's go. So how old's you said your son?
Yeah, he just turned 11 weeks on Wednesday.
Gosh. And you're meeting with me? I really appreciate you both. You just moved. You just had a baby. How are
And
you
we just
awake
started
now?
the business. We started the business June 1st, and we had Zeppelin on June 9th.
Oh my God. You guys are overachievers. That's what that means.
We've been going.
We've been busy.
Busy. Oh my gosh. No, I really appreciate that because that is a lot of work. I did want to say, speaking of babies, I was really happy. I was scrolling on your profile on Instagram. I did not realize you make tie-dye onesies.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Initially,
I've
that's
never
what
seen that.
really sparked our business. Was we were looking at clothes for babies and we wanted tie-dye onesies for them, so we just got the materials and made them ourselves, and then realized we had some type of talent there that could really flourish, and
Absolutely.
what got us started, and here we are.
So that's what was the segue into it then, was the onesies?
Yeah, here, he's got
Yeah, our first onesie for him, this was after he was born, he was put in this one right away.
Oh my God.
Little UFO onesie.
Yes. See, because I was thinking, so like I said, I have the two little ones. I don't think I've ever seen tie-dye in smaller clothes. I might see it in like older kid clothes, but I don't think I've ever seen tie-dye done for little tiny babies. So that's adorable. I love
Yeah,
that.
we do like matching bird clocks and stuff with them. So if anybody's ever interested, just hit us up. We can make
Yes,
something
all parents.
neat. So they're always good little gifts. So
Oh my God. Of course, yeah, a baby shower, all the things. That's awesome. I love that. So the onesies are what got you into it. Was there anything before that? Like, because I was trying to think, the only experience, and don't laugh, the only experience that I have with tie-dye is probably when I was like a little kid in Girl Scouts. Like, it's been a minute. So where did you guys get into tie-dye where you're like, I love doing this. This is fun. Like,
Well, I had done some tie-dyes over the years, like ever since I was a teenager, but nothing serious, just to have fun with it. And I
right.
had a natural talent that I was able to manipulate the fabric and, make something beautiful out of it.
Yeah. I love the you have some on there that are like this spiral thing. I'm telling you right now, I would never be able to do that. It would never work out. Speaking of
Well,
which, sorry,
that's what we love about tie-dye, though, because there's no expectation. We also have a 10-year-old and an 8-year-old, and like that's the best thing is teaching them to kind of express and explore and experiment without there being a right way or a wrong way or what it's supposed to look like or.
Yeah, that's what's great about tie-dye is the universe really colors it for you. I mean, you do the basic folding and manipulation, but when it comes down to the color, it's up to the universe what they like. So.
I was gonna ask that too because I was thinking you have so many different colors and things to choose from. Is it just like a crazy amount of trial and error, just being like, what
Yes.
works?
Yeah,
Everything. We say that with our custom orders too, because different fabrics take differently. You could have a color scheme over here that you love that just doesn't show up on something else, and so everything is unique and one of a kind, and we're always waiting to wonder what the reveal is going to look like.
Yes, I did see. I love that you guys have too. You have this like a section on your again your profile. That's where I was today. I was like, on your profile that gives if you want something custom from them, they give you this little like walkthrough of all the different colors you can choose from. And I love that. I have not seen anybody else so far out there saying how you can customize. They'll say, if you want to commission, DM us or let
Yeah.
us know. But I
yeah,
haven't seen anyone actually say, here are examples of what you could choose from if you're not really sure what what you want kind of thing. That's
yeah.
awesome.
For some reason, a handful of tie-dyers, they like to keep a lot of things under wrap for some reason. We have no problem. Like if someone has a question about how to do something
Oh,
or what certain colors are or anything like that, we have no problem sharing, our experience and how to help people out because it's all learning. Everything in life is about learning. So.
and honestly, even if you told me how to do it, it doesn't mean that I would be able to do it. So it's nice that you're open and willing to teach other people and show people because I like when people are like that more than when they're like, no, this is mine. You
Yeah.
can't know
Right.
it, and they're like, it's like I don't in interviews it's hard for me because I'm like, I don't want to ask so many things that people are like, my secret.
Revealing. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's my secrets. No, I can't share that. But at the same time, it's like you want people to be able to learn and grow and, you know, get to know you guys and all the things. So I'm like, okay, what can I ask? Like what fabric? Can I ask what dye? Like I don't want to get into all too crazy, but
Yeah,
yeah.
but we use Dharma dyes.
Okay.
They're color react or fabric reactive dyes. They don't leak out of your clothes at all when you wash them. And we also wash all our dyes separately. Some people
Okay.
will put a bunch of tie dyes in all at once. We do everything one by one.
Oh, I
So
didn't
we
even
don't
know
have any bleeding in between dyes or anything like that.
We hang
that.
dry everything.
Oh,
So
yeah.
long
Oh, I
process.
can't even imagine. So what do you, I have to ask. So you're saying some people do like batch tie-dye, like together? Is that what you're saying? And
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's,
Yeah,
huh.
because sometimes we'll tie up about 20 items before we actually go and sit down and dye them all. So we'll tie up almost
Right.
all week long and then tie dye on the weekend and, it's a whole day of just washing because we do each one individually.
Oh,
But
wow.
doing that, it ensures that there's no bleeding. But I've seen other tie dyers, they throw it all in together in one load when they're done with it. And I would think that you get a lot of bleeding through that.
I would think it would all just turn brown. It would all just mix together and you'd get not so great.
Sometimes that's what you think when they're all sitting batching. You're like, are these colors? But
Oh, speaking I don't know why that reminded me of this, but so you guys do I saw onesies, I saw purses, which cute. That's real cute.
thank
And
you.
then the shirts. Is there any other products that I missed that you were like, this is something we like enjoy doing or
We'll dye anything,
yeah,
really.
I mean, we love tie-dye and everything. We give everything a try. As long as it's like not 100% polyester, that's pretty much one of the main fabrics that doesn't take dye.
oh, okay.
But we have our shorts that we had just released for custom order, and they're really comfortable. I really love them. They have like beading on the string on them.
They're nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're really
very
comfy.
nice. But pretty much everything and anything we like to tie-dye.
Yeah, we did a shower curtain that came out really nice, and we did a shampooy dye on that where you fill it in a batch of dye and you let it sit. And so that's more of a traditional, like original indigo tie-dyeing. And so, yeah, we're always looking for new and exciting things. The purses, after we made that first purse, I was just like, oh my goodness. I love
Yes,
these.
that was a winner. Maybe I'm just being, maybe it's me, but I was like, those are cute. So, yeah, whoever is watching right now, if you haven't checked out their page, please do. They have lots of really fun things, especially if you like bright, vibrant colors and you just want to feel happy. Like, just that's honestly how I felt when I watched, looked at everything. I was like, this is fun.
Well, that's our mission, to raise everybody's frequency, spread positive vibrations.
Yeah, it's awesome. That's great. So there was another thing I saw. You had something that was like a coming soon, where it was like you're gonna do some kind of not patterns. How did you word it?
He was
Designs.
hand-painting.
New designs coming soon, or something like that.
Yeah, so we've been talking about getting into screen printing or even doing like vinyl printing onto our shirts as well.
Okay.
We have a whole bunch of stuff that is on the list to come. We're not only trying to do tie-dyes.
Yeah.
That was our starting point, but I'm a custom woodworker. So we'll have a bunch of custom woodworking, like shelves and nice little things that are, interior decorations and stuff like that for pieces of art. So
That's
yeah.
awesome. Blindsided me with the woodworking. I didn't even know that about you. That's why we do these. I didn't even know.
He's amazing.
I've been a custom woodworker for over 2/3 of my life, for over 20 years.
That's his day job.
Keeping that in your back pocket, just like, by the way.
Yeah.
Out there. No, that's awesome.
That's my desired medium. That's my favorite thing to work with. It's all organic, comes from the earth, and then it dies, and you can recreate it into something beautiful.
And they always last, like, it just is a material that lasts so long as you treat it well, obviously. But
Right.
I can appreciate that. So wait, okay, I gotta focus here. So vinyl, you said vinyl, sorry, there's like a million things now. So vinyl, you said screen printing, but then what was the other thing that you mentioned? There's two things you mentioned about tie-dyeing. It was the screen printing and then something else. Vinyl printing. Was that it?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So either paint and vinyl, looking at the different like laser printers and stuff like that.
Okay.
But kind of exploring all the different mediums to how we can. We're working on sewing like some custom pants and getting into like creating the clothing and dyeing it and stuff like that. Yeah.
So you're gonna have like a whole clothing line.
Eventually.
Yeah, and beyond.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
We were also talking about coming out soon. We're thinking about doing the full moon ceremony boxes.
Okay.
That we're going to put together and put a little, a certain amount out at first to see how people like them, and then go from there. But
they'll have like a special full moon bath and incense that I make, and then like some teas. Crystal, because we go mining down in some local mines, so we have like tourmaline and rose quartz and clear quartz, smoky quartz that we.
I hope my sister is watching because she will love everything you're saying right now.
Yeah, we love. I mean, there's been a handful of mines that we really want to get to that have some amethyst and rubies that have been kind of closed down lately, but we've had a lot of. But we've got so much clear quartz, it's crazy.
No, but that's just smart because if you want to do the woodworking side, you know what I mean? And then I don't know if you're going to do the crystal side. I don't know how you guys
Yeah.
sort it
Yeah.
out, but that just syncs up and it makes sense. So that's awesome. That's so fun. And
We've
that's a
had
really
so much
good,
fun exploring and creating together.
yeah. That's what's great when I see creative couples. I love that because it's almost like they help each other. You know what I mean? Like, oh, what can we do that's cool? And they make these really awesome things. And I'm like, that's awesome.
Definitely. He's definitely brings it out of me.
We're an amazing
Hey, you
team.
have it in you if you're doing all this, and
Right.
don't sell yourself short. You're doing good.
Oh no, he brings it out. It just flourishes. Yeah.
So then if you had mentioned you loved woodworking, you've done it for a really long time as well. Is there any plans, you said the box, is there any other plans that you might have for woodworking in the future that people should look out for or?
I've been throwing around different molecule shelves,
Mhm.
um, and then just like mountain shelves and maybe little trays for crystals and people's tarot decks and stuff like that.
Fun. You're gonna do great. You're gonna crush it. It's gonna be
So
so much
can
fun.
I ask a little more information about the website and everything?
Oh yeah, you can ask me questions. I want to keep the focus obviously on you guys because
Okay.
that's what this is for. But yeah, if you have any questions for me, yeah, absolutely.
Well, I got a little bit pieces from the other interviews. So can you just give me a little like quick summary of
My little pitch,
yeah,
my quick. So
yeah,
Craftner, essentially, it's a website where it's going to connect people like you guys that make custom work to people looking to buy custom commissioned work. Because right now, as a buyer, if you want to find somebody that does something specifically for you that you're looking for, you have to search all over everywhere
right.
trying to find them, essentially. So I figured, okay, why don't I provide a service where artists or creators, can go onto the site, make a profile, have all their quotes and invoices all together in one spot, and if they want to bid on other like I say they're briefs. So if someone posts a brief of exactly what they're looking for, you can say, "Hey, I can do that for you. I can make that for you, no problem." And you guys
Nice.
can communicate on the site. So it's gonna
That's
launch.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm really excited, and this has been wonderful interviewing people because I get to talk to you guys. I mean, it's been so fun just meeting people and learning what they do. And, I'm not, super knowledgeable on every single medium out there. So when I talk to you guys and stuff, and you're like, oh, you use these fabrics and these dyes and this kind of wood and, all the things, that's great. I love that, because the more I learn, the better, right? So,
Right, definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And people can always go to our YouTube. I don't do super long videos, but I do enough. And if you have any questions, you can always
Oh,
shoot them away.
I didn't know you guys had a YouTube, so I will definitely. I have a YouTube as well, so I'll follow you guys after
Oh,
this.
yeah, awesome.
Do you guys? Yeah, more subscribers! Yay! Go follow my YouTube. And is it under the same handle as your Instagram? Okay,
Yes.
perfect. So I will search for you guys after that. Do you guys? I know you like to share with other people how to do tie-dye. Is it like a tutorial kind of video, or what is it on there?
I do mostly short little like clips, either 1 to 3 minutes, kind of just going through the full process. We show wrapping up and dyeing and washing them out. So it's kind of sped up. We haven't really done like any slow ones because
Oh,
we have
yeah.
so much going on. It takes a long time to.
Any
But
kind of video editing is
you
impossible.
can always leave a comment and ask. People ask like, "What was that you used right there?" or "How did you do this exactly?" So.
Yeah, no,
But we have some different designs. We've got like the mushroom on there and the swirl, and
yeah.
so you can usually find what you're.
I saw the mushroom one and I'm like, that is really clever. Like, I don't even know how you would tie it, but I can only imagine like 800 million. I don't know if you use rubber bands. Rope. I don't know what you
We,
guys use.
we use rubber bands and sinew. Sinew is a
Okay.
wax string that
Yeah.
keeps the white underneath if you're tie-dyeing white, or if you do a reverse dye, it'll keep the black underneath. If you bleach out the shirt, and then you can re-dye it afterwards. So then the backdrop is, instead of a white line, it's a black line, or what other color shirt that you're using.
That's awesome. I didn't know that. So like things like I can only imagine those like covered everywhere in your house, like just ropes and just hope this works out. Like, oh
We have a
man,
whole craft room, so we try to keep it contained in the room.
especially with the baby. Oh my gosh. So is this your? I don't, hope you don't mind me asking. Is this your first baby?
Third.
Third. God
We have
bless
a
you.
10-year-old and an 8-year-old.
Yeah, some of the dyes that are on our page are done by our daughters. That are
Yeah.
10 and 8.
So like one of the mushrooms, people say that, but you have our 10-year-old's on there wrapping up her mushroom and her shirt's posted. So
That's awesome though, because you guys are teaching her how to be creative. All your kids, how to be creative, how to have fun. I bet they love doing that stuff with you guys. I bet they love it.
it's a lot of fun. Well,
I mean,
and
my
we've
son
been
was
able to
making
homeschool and like incorporate our different crafts and different stuff, and it's awesome watching them flourish.
A house full of artists here. Yeah, it's
a whole
beautiful.
family. That's awesome. That's so good though, because yeah, my kids. Oh my gosh, I let them get into paint this afternoon, and it's paint.
Yeah.
It's not painting. I don't think any of it landed on the paper. I think most of it landed everywhere, but that. Now they're like, Mom, why are you putting a shirt on? They're like, why are you putting a shirt on me? And I'm like, to catch some of it. You know, I just need some of it not to get on your clothes, please. So for both of you, do you both have a favorite product that you like love out of everything? I'm just curious.
I think my favorite this was the first and only bear that I've done so far, but it was a blanket for our son. It's a Grateful Dead bear.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
And I was really happy about it because that was the first time I ever tried to do an actual image tie-dye,
Yeah.
and it came out better than I could have imagined.
That's awesome. And what did your son give the seal of approval?
Oh, yeah.
We're so excited this weekend. We got him a little ball cap, so he's going to do his first tie-dye this weekend.
Oh my gosh, that is adorable. If you're gonna YouTube anything, that's what.
Yeah, it'll be nice. It's going to be so cute. I can't wait.
That is beyond cute. So
And
cute.
we're doing that in the shaving cream, which has been really interesting. We started playing with that last weekend, so.
I've seen that, and I've seen people do, what is that? Let me think. I've seen it everywhere, and it's hit or miss. It's when people I've seen it with shaving cream, and I've seen it with when they do, I don't know if it's spray paint or what, on top of water, and they like dunk their
immersion. Yeah. Is that immersion latex or something?
Yeah, I've seen that. A lot of people do that on like tumbler cups and stuff like that.
Right.
With the immersion dyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't tried that out. I've always been curious about it. About one thing that we haven't really tried that out yet.
I've seen when professionals do it, it looks amazing, but then I see people
Right.
online that are like,
a little bit.
they like throw a dress and they're like, isn't it pretty? And it is not. I'm like, this is why you hire people like at Starseed. you hire people and you don't do this yourself because you're gonna get like the second version. Okay, I have a favor to ask you guys. If you can show off some more products that you might have near you, I don't know if you have anything. I'm gonna go through. I have a very, very on point way of doing our giveaway, as I'm going to write everybody down on a piece of paper. So if you can show people some of the cool stuff you have while I do that.
All right. Yeah, just gonna go and grab a basket that we have that just got washed out.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So our daughter wants to show you one of her paintings that she had done.
Gosh, please show me.
recently.
Oh, you did such a good job. How many bears? 5? Awesome. So cute.
Yeah, so she did a bear for each person in the family, and she did a really great job.
Yeah, these the gray one and the purple one is me and my sister, and then this is my brother Zeppelin, and then that one's Mom, and that was Tim.
Are those all your favorite colors too for each person?
Yeah. So yeah.
I love that. I love that so much. Thank you for sharing that with us.
All right, so these are a pair of geode pants that we had just gotten done. I was really happy how these had turned out because,
I love that color.
right, it's like a blue violet. We got glacier blue in it, a little bit of nebula navy, some turquoise. Tones really came out really beautiful on that.
That's
And
very
then
cool.
here are some of our custom shorts that we have on the bottom, on the strings.
Oh,
They have
yeah.
these custom beads here on there that are really beautiful.
Very nice.
And they have 2 front pockets and a back pocket on there. I love these shorts. I'm actually wearing a pair right now.
I mean, if with all that hard work, you should be wearing some of your clothes.
It's really hard to
I'm
let
too.
something to go, but I mean, can't run a business if you're trying to just keep everything. And then these
Well,
are
that's
some
fair.
Aladdin pants that we had done that we got a swirl on them, and so they're really baggy, and they have a nice about 5-inch elastic waist on it.
Very cool. So, but then you got to think, you got to wear some of your clothes because then when you run into somebody and they go, "Oh, that's awesome shirt or shorts or whatever," you go, "Oh yeah, I make them." You're advertising.
Yeah,
Get to show it off. All
yeah.
right, so I
And,
wrote everybody down.
we have had that people do that while we've been out, and we had gotten recently. It's a dot that goes on the back of your phone, and it's like an electronic business card.
Oh, heard of those? Yeah.
Yeah, you just hold your phone up to somebody else's, and all your information gets loaded onto their phone. It's really made it really convenient.
Yes. No, I've
But,
seen electronic ones. What's that? A bag? Oh,
this is
that's
a purse, yeah.
awesome. Love that.
And we had just stocked up on purses, so if the winner by chance wants a custom purse made, along with anything else, we have a decent stock of inventory that we keep for custom orders that we don't touch until somebody orders it.
That's amazing. I love that. All right, so I'm gonna very methodically, I'm gonna close my eyes so it's fair. Wait, someone's asking a question here. It says, "Have you ever sold at the Leaf Festival in Asheville, North Carolina? They would love you."
Ooh.
Oh, we actually haven't done
Anything at all.
vending. Yeah,
Oh, my
we're
babies.
definitely
Oh,
open to vending opportunities.
Yes.
yeah.
This is
So I have to remember that. I'm gonna write it down for you guys so I can post it and send it to you guys. It's a Leaf Festival.
Yeah.
Festival in Asheville. And I'll send you guys a message after this.
awesome.
Hi, babies. Oh my goodness, you're so good. Oh, I'm sorry. I love. Oh, I know it. Go. I'm too little for this. Too much pressure. All right, so I'm gonna shake our watchers now, and I'm gonna see who wins here. Heritage Lake. Who's Heritage Lake here? Hold on, look. Heritage Lake Park. You have won.
Yay!
Come on here. Let me see. See if they answer. Give me a heart or a comment if you're still here. All right, they're still watching. I'll send them a message after this. Anyway, congratulations. You have won
Yay!
something.
Yes.
Very exciting. Yeah, is there anything I forgot that we want to talk about, that you want to tell people about yourselves? Anything at all?
We really appreciate an opportunity to get started with you guys and look forward to watching the website flourish.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And then can you tell us too, you have your link on your Instagram, and then you have YouTube. What's the best way to reach
And
you?
our direct website, which is just our Instagram name.com.
Awesome. All right, well, we're all done. We're all set. So
Yeah,
if you-
have a great night. Thank you so much.
Thank
thank you so much. Take good care of all your babies. Give them all a hug for me.
you. We're so grateful for you. We
Yeah.
I appreciate you too. Thank you so much. Bye.
it.